My next guest is an Emmy-winning actor and director you know from shows like Animal Kingdom and Southland. He's currently starring in The Pit. New episodes premiere Thursdays on HBO and HBO Max. You can also see him in Ready or Not 2, Here I Come, which is in theaters Friday. Please welcome to the show, Sean Hannity, everybody.
I'm thrilled to be here.
Congratulations. Yeah, they're a good group. Yeah. They're a good group right here. Congratulations on the success of The Pit. This is such a fantastic show. And Dr. Jack Abbott is just a fantastic name.
Look, the character description, obviously Jack Abbott, great, but it said attending physician Jack Abbott, 40s, handsome with an edge.
Yeah.
It's not Dr. Michael Rabinovich.
Yeah.
Like Dr. Robbie.
Yeah, no.
This is like...
This guy's got edge. This guy's ready, yeah.
They're setting it up pretty well.
And we're also talking backstage, and based on the pilot, there was no sense of how big a character this is going to be, how popular a character this is going to be. I mean, again, in show business, you never know, but it must be such a fantastic ride to especially realize how much the fans enjoy this character and how important he's become to the show.
Yeah, the fans. I'm in 5 episodes in the first season, so it's like it kind of feels like I'm a big part of the show, and I guess his presence is there, but really I'm not.
Yeah, and they don't pay you when it's just your presence.
No.
When you're like, I feel like they were thinking about me. They're like, yeah, we're not paying you, man.
Not at all.
Noah obviously has a lot of experience with this sort of thing, but he's very good at picking up the medical lingo. Is that something that has rubbed off on you?
No.
Okay. It seems so intimidating.
I really struggle with it. It takes a lot of repetition, and he's got this photographic memory that he can learn it the night before or even the day of, and it's perfect, take one. And for me, I really work hard on it, and I repeat it, and I still bomb. Inevitably, I'll be saying resuscitative hysterotomy, and then I'll freeze, and it's terrifying. I heard that on ER, Clooney didn't love the medical jargon.
Yeah.
He would hide sides around and
Yeah, well then you should do that if Clooney can do it.
I think I that's the way
You're
to do
kind of the Clooney of this show. Sean, let's not bury the lead here.
Unbelievable. Yeah. I don't know how this happened, man. Honestly.
Obviously, tons of medical advisors on set.
Yes.
I've read a lot about that. What I didn't realize is a lot of the background actors are also medical professionals, so they can provide an assist maybe at times you need one.
And we do, often. The phased array probe will be needed, and I'll grab a Kelly clip or something, and they'll be like, no, you need this, and they sort of just hand it to me gently. And a lot of the nurses in Trauma 1 are real ER nurses, so they know what's going on. They help us get there. And then the background actors in general, not all of them are medical, but they've been there since the beginning because it all takes place in one day. So they're so much part of the ensemble. It's really a terrific collaborative set.
A lot of moving pieces. Obviously, I think one of the things people love about it, it's so kinetic, moving cameras. You directed an episode. You've directed other things, but was the level of difficulty with this higher than what you've done before?
It's just so different. We're in one location. It takes place, we shoot it in order, which is rare. But you're right. It's all about the choreography and sort of understanding the set. And as an actor on the show, even though I bomb some lines here and there, I understand it. And it really is. The key is taking one scene for the next and keeping it sort of flowing. But also, you don't want it to be too perfect. You want it to seem kind of like,
a little, a little chaotic, a little shaggy.
Exactly.
You also had to direct. You were in the episode you directed, correct?
I was.
How did you do?
Were
you easy? Were you easy to work with?
It's sometimes when I'm not directing, they'll say, we do 2 takes and move on. But with me, I gave myself another chance.
Yeah. Absolutely. You're like, you're aware you have more to give.
I have that right,
I heard at the Critics' Choice Awards, one of the producers for K-pop Demon Hunter took a fall, and Noah ran to her aid. I mean, he's really full of himself on this.
I was there, and he was like immediately checking her vitals, like
Yeah.
seriously, and I was in the background, and she was like looking at him, and it was this moment of, is this real? Is this Dr. Robbie? I mean,
Yeah.
and I just kind of was like, I need to get out of this picture.
Yeah.
'Cause-
Now she's back home being like, Dr. Jack Abbott is not a good doctor.
he's not.
He vamoosed right away.
And he's not, like, if my wife asks me, medical things in real, like, I don't have this skill.
Yeah.
I don't have it.
By the way, in this day and age, when someone admits they don't know something, like, you deserve a standing ovation.
Thank you.
I mean, everybody. Only because if I looked like this, I would want you to show it. There was a moment you had a shirtless moment, and became very memeable. This is the really funny thing is Dr. Robbie had a moment where he also saw it, and like, what is that? Like.
And I will say that, like, as good as Noah is at saying medical jargon, on this day, he couldn't walk through. We did it like 25 times. I'm serious. The outtake reel must be very, very good.
Well, I hope somebody gets their hands on that. I got a lot more to ask you. We'll be right back with Sean after this.
I have your sister, Grace. Don't you worry, she's doing... Well, she's doing just peachy. Go on.
Grace. Grace.
Yeah. If you don't return to the lobby within the next 10 minutes, she dies.
Grace, just leave me. Grace.
After she's dead, I'm gonna find you, Grace, wherever you are, and I'm gonna kill you. So, if you want to save your sister, get your ass to the lobby.
Hey, welcome back. We're here with Sean Hannity. That was a clip from Ready or Not 2. Here I come. This was an incredibly fun horror comedy. No expectation, I think, at the time there was going to be a sequel, and it's delightful. This is about a very bloody, murderous game of hide and seek.
Totally.
Yeah.
The opposite of what Dr. Abbott is doing over there on the pit.
Weirdly,
He's like,
equally bloody.
but yeah, a lot of similarities.
Yep.
But a big. I mean, it is hysterical. It's for fans of the first movie. I think they're going to be really excited.
Yep.
It's terrifying. I saw it the first time in a small screening with like 5 people. Well, 5 people. It was like Freddie Prinze Jr. and Sarah Michelle Gellar. But I was like. I had all these regrets of like I just wanted to see it in a theater, and I did.
Oh, you went?
I
Oh,
did.
good.
We had a screening at South by Southwest, a premiere, 1,200 people, and it was such an electrifying experience.
It's really fun.
I had so much fun.
It is, it really has an understanding of what a horror fan wants in a movie, and that collective fear and delight.
Delight, blood, lot of blood.
A lot of blood.
And
you have boys. Are they excited when you do a movie like this?
They are. My 8-year-old will not see it, Finn, but he probably would if we would let him.
Okay, gotcha. He will not see it due to you, not due to Finn.
No, he will not see it due to Kelly.
Yeah, okay, gotcha, yeah.
Yeah.
Got it.
But Leo, my other son, 13, will see it. And my oldest, Cassius, was 18 when I got the part, and he was familiar with the first. And he was like, "You're doing what, man?" He couldn't believe it. He was so excited.
Oh, really?
Oh, he was so
And
excited.
it sounds like maybe you hadn't heard that a lot from Cassius
Never.
over the years. Yeah.
Never.
First time being impressed. He's like, good for you. You might make it, Dad.
Exactly.
You might actually got, you mentioned Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Yeah.
The fantastic Sarah Michelle Gellar. She plays your sister in the film.
Correct.
Had you worked with her before?
No, in fact, that was the first time we met flying over to film in Toronto.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
And so where were you guys talking the first time? Did you just meet her on the plane?
I think I met her in the lounge on the way in LA, and then we kind of like flew, and then we got there, and there was a whole immigration thing. Somebody said something stupid about Canada, and then there was like issues. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Plus, you're
waiting.
you're like going to play murderers.
Yes,
you know?
totally.
So,
Yeah.
Like I feel like customs maybe could like pick up on a vibe like that.
For sure. And we were like figuring out like, what kind of, what this relationship looked like. But, there's so many powerful people in the world. This family comes from a lot of power and wealth.
It turns out murderous hide and seek is a game of the wealthy.
It's a game of the wealthy, and there's a lot of, when crafting a character like this, I mean, there's a lot of people out there to draw from.
Yes.
You know what
are
I
you
mean?
saying in the modern American world there are
all over the place, really.
Yeah,
but, you know,
okay, that's safer.
Yeah.
All right, we have a friend to come.
Yes.
And what better thing to do than to use this time to burn him?
Well, so here's the thing. Like, he loves you,
That's
right?
very kind.
His name is Ethan Antonucci. He works with the Game of Thrones guys.
Yes.
He was a writer.
I do-
And
one
so
of
you
the
guys had
greatest
some
shows of all time.
exchange.
Yeah,
You sent him a hat.
I'm a huge fan of that
Right.
show, and I was very happy to connect with somebody who worked on it.
He
Yeah.
wears the hat, and you sent him a letter. He framed it. You
That's
know,
great.
I would be if like you disappear or something. You know, Henry, the producer could look to him. You know what I'm saying?
Interesting.
Yes, yes,
Interesting. So he's already a suspect for a
yes,
crime that
yes,
hasn't happened.
Yes. But he loves you, and so that makes this all the better.
So he's a friend that you watch a lot of TV with, based on these photos.
We watch a lot of TV, and he stayed with us during COVID.
Okay, gotcha.
And because he didn't want to get any, somebody in his family got sick, so he stayed with us. And so at 7 o'clock every night, we would sit around, and my family loves him.
Yeah.
He's a great guy. He's hilarious. He wears a fanny pack, like not ironically.
Great.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
He's the kind of guy that for the premiere of South by Southwest, he bought a Ready or Not T-shirt to wear it under the blazer.
Already?
Like, he is
He
a
buys
great,
merch before opening.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I love him so much. And he
Which
loves
is
you.
weird because you don't. What you're choosing to show is not a amount of love.
Well, I also love to make fun of him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so, anyways, we would be sitting around and at 7:15 every night, he would fall asleep on the
So you
couch.
start watching TV. This is all right. So,
And so-
here's one, and that's is that your son?
Yeah, that's Leo.
And then, by the way, it doesn't seem like he senses danger.
So it just became this kind of
mean,
thing.
whole
like
family.
we could just.
I don't know quite what's wearing there. It seems like he slept so long. He slept so long in this one he grew a mustache.
Oh, that's from a different time. But you know, what happened was I took these photos.
Yeah.
And you know how years later, like iPhoto sends you a memory?
Yeah.
So this memory collage came to me with like acoustic guitar music, and it was just Ethan sleeping. So
It really is not. I mean, I really want to show one more because, you know, when you think of a lovely, remember that time he would have loved. Afterwards, they were like, "You could have met Batman and Spider-Man." He's like, "You should have woke me up." Congrats on the movie. Congrats on the show. It's so nice to
thank you so much.
have you here. You guys are Sean Hannity. New episodes of The Pit premiere Thursdays, HBO Max. Living About 2, Here I Come. It's in theaters on Friday. We'll be right back.